Greg Smith here, National Recruiting Analyst with Rivals.com, and I am joined by a very special guest, 2025 four-star Miami quarterback commit Luke Nichols. Luke, thank you so much for being on, man. How you doing?
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me on. I'm doing great. We had a great practice today and just putting it all together for this game on Friday, which is our homecoming game. So I'm just
Oh, nice.
pretty excited about it.
Nice. Okay, so I'm glad you mentioned that because I wanted to actually start right there with your season that you're playing right now. I guess how are things kind of going for you and for the team right now?
I'd say it's going pretty good. We have two more region games until the playoffs. We're pretty much in the lead for region here, but we got to finish the drill in these next couple games and really just go 1-0 each week and focus on that.
Yeah, and what would you say, kind of is your, coming towards the end of your junior year, where do you think you've kind of improved the most in your game over this season?
I'd say definitely, I think the mental side of the game.
Okay.
I think knowing where to go with the ball versus certain coverages or certain looks that we see. I'd say definitely the mental game and just knowing the protections and all this other stuff.
Got you. Okay. And then kind of switching over to kind of your commitment with Miami. Yes, you committed back in August. I think it was August 11th, to be exact. So I guess it's been, obviously before the season started. So what have you kind of seen and been your assessment of how the team has grown and what you've seen from the program throughout the season?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of great things so far. I knew they were, going to be a great program, and that's why I picked the school. But nothing but great things, and I'm just looking forward to the future of the U because I know they're doing great things there, and I'm just super excited about it.
Yeah, and one of the things too is when the quarterbacks like to commit early for a few reasons, but one of them you get to build a great relationship with the coaching staff early too, and continue building that. So I guess how has your relationship grown with both Coach Cristobal and Coach Dawson?
Yeah, I mean, we started to talk since I'd say July, like before early in July, and ever since then, and after I committed, we've built a really strong relationship, and it just keeps getting stronger ever since. We text like every day almost, so
Nice.
it's pretty cool.
Nice. Okay. So I guess, and like the other flip side of you being a quarterback and being committed to that early, peer recruiting, always a big thing. So I guess how active have you been in that? We'll put Ryan to the side because I'll get to him in a second because I also talked to him earlier today. So we'll get to that in a second. But outside of Ryan, I guess what's been your approach to kind of peer recruiting and getting other guys in the class?
Yeah, definitely that's a big thing to do. I want to bring in the best guys to Miami.
Yeah.
I want people that want to be at Miami, that know what Miami can do, and just that are really excited about the school. And I think that's what I've been trying to do is just, see all the guys and really just tell them how great this place is because it really is. And
Yeah.
they're starting to see it, and I'm just super excited about like the class it's starting to form into.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting, right? Because you're right. When you kind of jump in early and then you're trying to tell other guys that it's great, and then it actually translates to the field, that probably helps your pitch, right? Of being able to
Uh,
tell them that.
for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And now we kind of mentioned Ryan, kind of your teammate who's also in the 2025 class, a four-star tight end, also heavily looking at Miami. So I guess, and he told me earlier today that you guys have playing with each other since you were 7.
Yeah.
So how has that relationship kind of grown over time, basically your whole lives? And then how do you approach kind of peer recruiting him to join you in college?
Yeah, so I've known him pretty much my whole life. Since 7U, we played baseball together, we played football together, and just knowing him for so long, I think we've built a really great relationship on and off the field. So I've already been recruiting him to Miami. I know, I think it's tight end U, so I think
Right.
telling him that and just making sure he makes the right decision for himself, and
Right.
I'm just giving him like the scoop of Miami, just telling him how great it is because I just know how great the place is.
Got you. And we were talking kind of before this about you were at the A&M game, right? And so I guess what did you get to see different kind of when you're there for a game day like that? What did you experience that was a little bit different that maybe you hadn't seen before?
Yeah, the fans were great actually at the Texas A&M game. The fans were electric.
Right.
They were to it. It was really a cool atmosphere to be in. We were right next to the student section, so I
Right.
pretty cool. And just seeing like the players and the fight they have to go win, and the fight they have for their coaches, and they really want to play for them. And that's why I picked the school, and just the trust I have in the coaching staff.
Got you. Okay, and my last one here for you, Luke, and I definitely appreciate the time. And I guess as you kind of go, and we've got a whole nother year of your senior year before you eventually enroll. But what are you most looking forward to about being a Miami Hurricane?
Oh, I'm just super excited about the future. I think we
Yeah.
can build really big things there. Really, I think it's starting to show. Amazing coaching staff with Coach Cristobal, and then of course Coach Dawson is my coach. And I'm just trust. I have tons of trust in them to do the right things and make this place great again.
Awesome, man. Well, hey, Luke, I definitely appreciate it, man. And make sure you guys like this video. Tell a friend about the YouTube channel as well. Go ahead and subscribe to the Rivals YouTube page. You can get these videos dropped directly into your feed, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Yes, sir.